Welcome back, Misfits, to session 67. Since we have some time to kill before our intrepid murderer arrives, I think for a spicy 500 gold pieces, who can recap the journey so far?
Oh, the whole journey.
Oh, fuck. We started in a cart.
All right. So we met on our way in a cart. We were going towards this fishing village. We all had our own idea of what the Land of Untamed Hope was going to be kind of for us. Christoph was not with us, I don't believe, at the very, very start. I think we ran across him.
But
that is correct.
Meek was with us.
Ranger Meek was with us.
Yeah. So
he died. Replaced by Monk Meek.
Yeah. So we were taking our thing to the fishing village. We ran across these bandits. They have like some symbol. I think it was a rose symbol. I remember
yes. correctly. Rosebrand pirates.
Yeah, Rosebrand pirates. Oh, I see Steven looking off to the side and like, oh, roses, a rose queen. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ho ho ho. And we fought his first mate with Christoph's help, and then we continued on to the Fisherman's Reef, I believe.
I did my first murder that day.
Yep.
Yeah. And not your last.
At the Fisherman's
Certainly
Reef,
not my last.
We took a bath. It was very nice. Met some pirates. They were
you missed the bubble dragon. That was sad.
Yeah. I remember you mentioning a bubble dragon, and I told myself, ask him about that later, and then I never did. I forgot.
It's fine.
So to get to the Land of Untamed Hope, we had to get a ship, and to get a ship, we made friends with pirates, or the pirates conscripted us into doing something so we could cross, and that was to get rid of some fish people.
So we were supposed to get rid of the mermaids. They were preventing boats coming in and out of the port. So we go and try to clear them out. We find out that they're mostly dead already, and then there's this little pearl thing with water swirling around it and sharks circling it, and someone decided to go and just touch it. So they ended up getting sucked in, and then the rest of us had to go follow him, and we go into the Marid's little plane. We find the Marid. We try to talk to him. He essentially tells us to leave, but then as we're leaving, we go into the other chamber and free all the mermaid slaves. From that, we were making this great escape. One of the things we had to get through was the seaweed, where we had to make strength checks. We ended up getting on the other side of that. We used one of Tektrif's summons to swim back to the portal for the most part. I feel like there was one more little encounter that
You're getting very specific. It's impressive.
So then we get out. When we get out, we're getting chased by the Kraken.
We
get out, we try to collapse the cave where the pearl thing is, but the Kraken still makes it out. I don't remember how. We get back to the fisherman's village. We tell them that the Marid is coming to attack them. We kind of lied to them a little bit. We use the village and Agnes and some of the pirates to set up cannons on the top of the roofs and fight off the Marid, and Christoph ends up trapping him in his gun. The Kraken runs. The Kraken, we got to go away because of Root using animal talk or speak to animals and convinced it that it should go into the ocean and hunt. That's what its master wanted. So we get with the pirates. We end up also finding on the island Ebner's Manor. We found the body and bloody stuff all over the room and in the chest. Tektrif had that. I don't really remember too much. Set off to the pirates in the Red Scary, and I'll let someone else take over from there.
That's where Monk Meek died. That's where Monk Meek died, and Sorcerer Meek joined us because he did a blood ritual on the beach. And then we went to the pirate land, the Red Scary, where we met a whole slew of different pirate gangs, and we participated in a tournament. And turns out the pirate island was on top of a giant turtle, tortoise, whatever.
And the tortoise taught us how to energy bend, and then we defeated the Never mind.
So we met a giant tortoise. That was fun. Then we come out of the tournament, and our best friend in the pirates that we befriended, Locker, is
Forgetting
dead.
about all of our fights with the shark guys and how we
Yeah. Bruce.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, a lot of
cool.
stuff happened.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. We're skimming.
Christoph, I'm surprised you forgot about the gear, your stuff with the Gear Forge, and then us going down into the little.
Oh yeah, I like
pools.
befriended that guy, and he was really just kidnapping people and turning them into robots. That was terrible.
Also into the
Pirates.
spider cave as well. I don't really remember why or what. Oh, we were trying to get the rights
Fire.
so we could.
Yeah, there's a
participate
fire
in
elemental playing.
The Monarch Jack thingy, the tournament.
There you go.
Blackjack
You're
Monarch.
doing it. You're saying words. They work. Keep going.
Keep going.
So did the Monarch Jack, got the written permission. We get into the fight. I don't remember
Tournament arc.
how the tournament concluded.
It didn't.
Yeah.
Because about the third round, after Locker was killed, some dudes with some chanting and bullshit set fire to the whole island.
That was
Happened
zombie
to
Locker.
Pinky's artwork show, and it was all the crazy stuff. I made friends with Fetch, not Christoph. Elmark tried to poison Pinky with Meek's help. Talked about that, and I think the cultist people were connected to the person who did all the artwork.
Or just in general. They're
Good. So
I thought they were followers of Kibu because they were burning ships with many eyes. So,
could be.
It made sense at the time.
So what happened from there?
We found another ship.
Yep. Go ahead, Jesse. Go.
We found another ship. It was a red scary ship where we sailed away and the whole pirate island burnt to the ground. And we sailed to the land of New Untamed Hope, and we found it. And then we were attacked by zombies as soon as we landed ashore.
And Meek did a terrible job being the navigator.
Boulder's Gut is better navigator than Meek. It is amazing.
Yes.
Wasn't the side adventure to Candyland right in there somewhere?
Something about
I
that.
think
I don't
that
know.
was
We got about an hour and a half in and then killed everyone, or 30 minutes in, something like that.
We didn't kill them. We just set off the bomb that killed
No,
them.
we got caught stealing.
No, there is no we in this situation. There are certain.
There was
names,
more.
but-
There was we. I was not the only one that got caught stealing.
Yes, you and one other. When there are 8 of us in the party, but it's okay. We
And that
burned it
sounds
down
like
to
it
the
was
ground. Everything smelled like sugar
Yeah.
afterwards. It was great. No, it wasn't. So we landed ashore. There were zombies attacking us. Then we made our way to the main village of the new land.
Okay, hold on. We forgot the whole Storm Dragon thing. We ran into the Kraken, the dead Kraken, fought it off. And then we got to this random island where we also again ran into the shark pirates, but we defeated some lightning dragon.
Zathadai, the something or another. Yeah, we
I almost
killed
said the boreal death, but that was like 4 years ago.
I think that was the first time Meek snuck away from the group.
No,
Yes, it
wasn't.
was.
No, because we
Probably.
did the blood ritual beforehand, but no, he was with you guys. That's before. Okay, never mind.
Doesn't matter.
Zathadai, a young lightning dragon. He buried Meek in the sand, but we defeated him.
Yeah. So back to the land of Untamed Hope.
Yes, back to the land of Untamed Hope, where we went into the village, whose name I don't have in front of me, but I think it's very easily
Dusk Harbor.
Dusk Harbor. That's right. Where we found a place called the Trampling Pachyderm, owned by Timbo, who we later met. We saved the people inside from being eaten by spitters. I don't know.
Mhm.
The zombies, yeah.
Yeah, the spitters, we saved them. There was Gooselin, there was Timbo, Brawley, Finley, Brangiana. That's not spelled right.
Endingville.
Yes, that's the word. I have Indevil spelled in my notes, so I was like, oh well. They're a right great group of adventurers. Sometimes alliteration's hard. Great group of adventurers, and they hunt dinosaurs, but were unfortunately beaten to shit because it took us forever with a bunch of side quests to get there. So
Yeah, they had a
we
bad
saved
time.
them. We then were attacked by zombie minotaurs riding a zombie T-Rex. They said something about a Phantom King, and that's not going to come in later on. Let's see. There were some ruins outside. We spent a whole session doing that, but that was after we killed the fucking giant goose, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Gildan Grouse.
Yeah, Skilden Grouse. That was the name. We killed a giant goose. Then went to some ruins, and Root found some things that may lead to his past. Meek then came back and ate the ashes.
He ate the past.
Oh yeah.
Past, and then that night, Root and Meek had a cool dream together where Root was going to learn all this stuff about his backstory, and then Meek just took it away. But it's okay. Not salty about that at all. Not at all. Not at all. Let's see what else. Then we after we killed Gildan Grouse with the ruins, we came back.
Jesse?
He muted. He muted.
How the fuck did I mute myself?
Well,
I don't know how I did that.
really green screen.
So after we killed Gildan Grouse and went to the ruins, we came back and found Azusha, who is Tusha's sister. And yes, you get all.
No, keep going. I'm into the story.
And Tanya the Fox, and they were all hanging out, and
I always forget about her.
About sound control.
Good, you're supposed to.
They tell us about a new temple that's beyond the one that we're gonna go to. The first one, the Tenebido Temple. And that's where they are. We said you can't be in two places at the same time, but then they disappeared. Astral projecting themselves to come have some good times with us. I don't know. This shit's weird. So there are three ways to the temple: the Webs, the Whisper Mist Forest, and the Rosethorn Garden. We chose the Rosethorn Garden. And
are you regretting that now? I don't know if it was a good choice or not.
There's nothing to regret. There's only the things that we have learned along the way. I'm trying to say.
I love that.
Thing else. Elmark got a letter with.
I don't know if I agree with it though.
On it. Gooselin speaks to a crow. 4 primordials of origin. Oh, that's cool. Overturned cart. Oh yeah. Then we came to with the help of Gooselin, we've come into the small town of sentient vegetables. It's because we chose to pass at the Rosethorn Garden, which led us to the Rosethorn Queen and her court. We have since met the Carrot family, Mr., Mrs., and Junior. They're all very nice people. Then we met our fated... Allegedly,
what?
Yes.
Allegedly, certainly.
Allegedly.
I mean, they're canonical people eaters, so,
We saved
Hey,
Junior.
we're pretty open with us about the fact that they had eaten people.
Just a fact of life.
So we saved their son, Junior, from a bunny coon.
Bunny coon. Oh, never mind.
So I think that's that. Oh, and the fated Mr. Pineapple. How dare we forget?
He was fated?
Come to warn Mr. Carrot that the Queen's Guard and some fleshies were found, only to discover the fleshies in his house, and Root shot a web at him to constrain him. And then Meek killed him. And
he was on that. He was on the Express Life, Dylan. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah.
Amazing. That was incredible, gentlemen. I'm going to give each of you, even Jeffrey, 500 gold pieces.
Wow, Jeffrey gets 500 gold?
Whoa. He gets an A. He didn't contribute anything to this group.
Group project, Jesse.
Yeah, group project, exactly.
I do Judge.
I
Judge.
can go back and add a few things if you want.
I mean, I'm curious, actually.
I kind of want to hear what Jeffrey has that.
What do you have to say, Jeffrey?
How far do I have to go back? I mean, what about...
I don't know. What do you have to contribute?
Oh, all right. So 616, we deputized a few people.
Oh, that's right.
Let's see. Root was a weasel.
Oh yeah.
Silver moss on the path can cannibalizing the soil, poison.
Right?
Oh, the hummingbirds too.
Ah.
Sorry, just remembered about the cart and the hummingbirds.
Yeah, that is certainly sufficient. It is 8:19. We have stalled long enough, so each of you gets your lovely, delicious gold snack, and we will continue on from there. We've rejoined our party as a terrible crime unfolds. As you are all finishing a very nice dinner, there was a herald knock at the door. As Peasant Pineapple came to tell Mr. and Mrs. Carrot the guards were sent this direction and that fleshies had been seen. Upon seeing you all, Peasant Pineapple began to scream, drawing the attention of the said Rosethorn Guard. Root let out a blast from his spider staff to try and wrap up the pineapple person in a very thick silk entanglement, covering the area in his web. Meek, at the captain's behest, attacked, using a radiant bolt of silver energy, microwaving the pineapple man until he exploded. Everyone splattered with thick and sticky pineapple smoothie.
Beautiful.
4
Microwaving is not how I envisioned.
Rosethorn Knights appear before you, somewhat similar to regular town guards, but with roses for their heads and hands. Their armor glistens as though it were metal, but from this distance you can tell it's organic, crafted from very tough petals. They have thorny whips on their sides that look terribly sharp. A trumpet sounds from the jungle as though the plants were sounding their arrival. One of the guards steps forth and calls out in an echoing voice, "By decree of the Colonel Cabbage, any persons made of animal matter shall be swiftly put to death. Lay down your arms and come out into the open, or be slain presently with the full wrath of the Rose the Queen Guard."
I mean, first, wait, I do have a question about last session. Does anyone remember if I flipped my throw up coin?
What?
Probably.
I think we were all too shocked for you to flip the coin. So please.
Okay, flip the coin. Kristoff throws up.
Amazing. So the Rose Queen Thorn Guard are shouting before you. What do you do?
Oh no.
Try to throw up in a potted plant if they have one.
Oh, don't do that. Throw up in your shoe.
Tusha will step out with her hands up at the door, step over the pile of what is now pineapple smoothie.
Okay, just so you know, I did move you to the map. There is still a large area of web around the smoothie.
Ooh. And that's what? Sticky parade? Or...
I think it's half movement. Jesse, it's your spell.
It is my spell. Give me a moment.
I think it's half.
Speak with animals. That's not it. Web. There it is. It's a concentration.
Someone come.
Difficult terrain and lightly obscures the area. So halves your movement speed.
Like,
it's difficult and sticky. Aaron, what are you doing?
Oh.
I'm training to
He's going
All
to
right.
plaid.
So Tusha steps forward. You see the Rosethorn Guard grab those whips on their side and pull them out, and they actually extend and straighten and almost look like rapiers.
Okay. Then I will. I think there's a misunderstanding. I am one of Mr. Celery Skins. Oh wait, sorry. Fuck, I fucked up my accent. I'm so startled. Well, y'all, I'm so sorry. Well, howdy. Like, just calm down. Just calm down with a speed.
Tusha, go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Yeah. I need to hear you say it. So, like, go into the accent so I can go in the accent. I'm not good at accents. Deception. I'm on Tusha.
You've been doing a pretty good job.
Just start
Well, I
saying
guess
that.
these guys should be. That's pretty good. as the one who was talking, now we're going to try a southern accent, but like a stern man voice. I'm not great at man voices.
NASCAR. NASCAR.
As he says, ma'am, step away from the fleshies. This is going to get messy real quick.
Well, good sir. If I can speak real quick before we get to any fisticuffs. These fleshies are good people. They should be allowed here. They saved the carrots. I don't know what happened with this Mr. Pineapple, but I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation that won't cause anyone to have to fight.
Ma'am, step away from the fleshies, or you will be rounded up with them as a co-conspirator.
You should probably step away from the fleshies.
Yeah, I'm gonna step to the side.
As they begin to step forward.
I would step like right there.
Around the webs. All right, they allow you to approach, and one is actually going to step in front of you and kind of push you off to the side. And he says, return to your state, ma'am. We will take care of this. Rest assured, no fleshies will remain alive. Oh. As they all crack their rapiers that elongate into whips. And they are going to strike out at you. Let's see, they are... you see, they are attacking, so I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Wait, let me select myself first.
You cannot hide right now.
Oh. Okay.
And someone please roll for Meek if he's not. No, he's not here.
I got it. Well,
thank you, Tusha.
Still?
Yep.
If I can, actually.
I don't know if you can. I might have to.
I did right there. It does it as Aaron R instead of Tusha.
That's fine. That's damn it, Meek.
Yeah.
Of course he would go first.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch. All right. Okay, Meek's there. Oh, I see. So it put 2 Tushas. So because it's you. Fascinating. I'm throwing Meek back in, putting him at 23. Deleting the second Tusha. All right. Captain's not here yet. Who's that? Root, what's your initiative?
I got a 3.
I see that. Excellent. Boulder.
18.
18. Excellent. Christoph.
17.
17. Very nice. Tusha?
6.
Okay. All right. Is that everybody who's currently present?
I'll mark 6.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh, great. Also terrible.
Mazing. Let me switch over some battle music. What amazing. Black Vortex. Let's go with that.
I never hear the music.
I don't get the music either. I don't know why.
You might have to turn up your music in your browser.
I just did. Oh, wait.
I'm not hearing it.
I heard it.
I heard something.
I hear it.
I'm just hearing voices in my head.
That's fine, Jeffrey. All right, top of the round.
Help, buddy.
The Rose Thorn Guard step forward, brandishing their rapier-like whips. As they, you see their flower-like heads are actually going to open up. And Meek is gonna get hit by 1, 2, 3, 4 stun spores. Is anyone else getting a little robot feedback from Tusha?
Just a little.
Yeah, just a little.
Hold on.
Thank you, love. As you see, all 4 of them, their heads rattle for a second. A little bit. Rattled for a second as pollen begins to shoot out, and then they thrust forward and a blast of pollen. 4 of them go towards Meek. Yikes. Okay, that's how this mechanic works. Great. 1. That hit. 25 to hit.
On Meek, yeah.
25, 29, and 18. So Meek is paralyzed until the end of its next turn. As these spore clouds drift over, you see Meek's muscles tighten up as they are then going to finish advancing
Jesus.
on Meek. That is their turn. Next up, it is Meek. Meek is unable to move or take any actions, unfortunately. So next up is Boulder.
Okay, hold on a second. I have to read a thing.
Aaron, I'm still getting a little feedback. I'm not sure what it is.
So Meek's still paralyzed, or did that end at the end of his turn?
You see, yeah, that's a very good question. He seems to have regained a use of his muscles. As you see, he's wildly flailing, being surrounded. Oh, Meek, you're back.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Hello.
Perfect timing. I'm here to save you.
Meek, to catch you up real quick, you were immediately stun spored 4 times, and they advanced on you, but that's going to be their turn. So it's Boulder's turn now.
And now Boulder is going to save you because even though you completely killed that man, I don't think you did it with ill will. So I'm going to move up behind you, and then I'm going to expend a D8 to use my bait and switch maneuver. If Meek is willing, I will swap places with him
Yes.
without provoking an attack of opportunity. And
Okay, great.
And then I will give myself an additional 5 armor until the start
Woo!
of.
Not bad, Boulder.
All right, so that's a free action.
Yep, and I've moved, but now I'm going to attack. I will take a swing at this top guy right here.
All right, roll to hit.
That's a D20 plus 9. 15.
A 15 does not hit.
Damn. Take my second attack. An 18.
18 hits.
Excellent. It's D10 plus 1 plus 6 for 13 damage.
Okay, 13 points. Got it.
And then I want to use my bonus action, and I want to grapple that guy.
All right, contested athletics checks, please. They're not athletic.
I think my athletic is plus 3.
He's going to try an acrobatics check instead.
Okay.
Nice. What'd you get, Boulder?
Just a sec. Plus.
He got a 25 as once. You see his scales, these petals that are his armor, are very, very sharp and strong. It punches in. It doesn't deal any damage, but it kind of leaves a little bit of like those micro grass cuts if you lay out on the lawn. It's unpleasant. But you punch in the second time and go to wrap around him as he very adeptly, the petals kind of furl up and he slips through your hand. That's your second attack?
That's move action and bonus. That's my turn.
All right, that is Boulder. Next up, we've got Callista.
Okay,
I don't. I think you fixed it. You're amazing.
I just went to headphones. Cool. Sorry for interrupting.
Cool, yeah, no worries.
That's okay. I am going to click my boot. How the house? It's more of like a hovel, right?
It's a hovel, yeah.
Okay.
It's a hovel. You see that it's made out of like a stump, actually.
Okay.
You know, it's pretty decent, tall enough stump, maybe 9 or so feet.
Similar to the one that Mr. Carrot was on top of when we had.
No, that was much, much taller.
Okay.
It had to be tall enough for him to be out of the reach of the bunny.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna click my boots. I'm gonna fly up on top of the hovel. I'm gonna take my rifle out. I'm gonna shoot in the air one time. I'm gonna say, "Everybody, wait! This is a big misunderstanding. We can work this out if we all just talk about it."
Make a persuasion check for me.
Right.
Can I give him
okay.
advantage
How?
by persuading them that this is a misunderstanding?
It's not your turn, so no, you may
Okay.
not.
Maybe if you flew up above where I was right about to shoot,
So
and then
Christoph, persuasion check, please.
sorry, it is. I rolled a 15 plus was it 19?
Okay. You see, one of them has gazed up to you and is cracking his whip a little bit. His pedals kind of darken a little bit with red. You're not sure if they can be persuaded at this point. You can keep trying, but since you did shoot your gun, that is your action.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna try to kind of look around and be like, "All right, guys, gotta try."
All right, anything else?
Oh no, that's all I got.
All right. Is seriously the next person to 6?
That's a
Is that the initiative gap?
big variance.
Great. So Tusha, you're next up. You see that these guards for your people, the celeries, are advancing on terrible fleshies. What would you like to do?
Tusha's the only one who survives.
I go undercover. Let me get off. Oh wait, Meek's here, so I don't have to have the screen up anymore. I could go to my usual spell. I just want to see what I can do before.
Did I roll a 23 on initiative?
You did.
I rolled
Nice.
23. You're welcome.
Thank you.
And you were immediately stunned because the Crown's Guard went before you.
34 square. So if I did it 15, 20. Oh, wow. Will that actually work? So it looks like it would hit. So I have a 30-foot square that if I center right here, it'd be 15. It looks like I would still hit that one, but Boulder is
and not Boulder. That is correct because the square's like, that size.
Yeah. So right here, I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Ooh, very nice.
Wisdom save DC 15.
DC 15. I need 4 wisdom saves, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, go over to the roll place. 5, natural 1, a 21, 21. So these two in the center of it, I'm gonna say because they got the biggest blast, they are incapacitated as Tusha, would you like to put any flavor on your spell?
Yes, I'm going to, as I'm casting it. No, stop! Please, no fighting. And then I'm gonna just have it make an image of Mr. Pineapple.
As a glowing Mr. Pineapple flows up into the air, you see 2 of the guards are immediately just entranced by it as their arms slack down by their side, their heads kind of low, as these 2 guards are incapacitated. There's probably a good thing. Tusha, that's your action. Anything else you want to do?
Since level spell, don't have any good bonus action, and I'll move just a little bit away, but that's it.
All right, that's Tusha. Elmark, you're up.
Okay. This one right here is not hypnotized, right?
Correct.
Top, and that's the one that Boulder was fighting.
Correct.
All right, I'm going to look. These are flowers.
They are flower-like knights of some sort. They seem wholly plant-like.
Are we still trying diplomacy, or are we killing these 2?
What are you doing, Elmark?
Elmark's gonna hide.
Okay, is that a bonus action hide or an action hide?
I'll action hide in the in the trees right where I am.
Okay, make a stealth check for me.
Where's the stealth button? 22.
All right, Elmark, you think you're hidden. All right, anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move in the trees. 5, 10, 20, 25. I'm going to move 30 and then bonus action dash.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Now I'll be done.
All right, very good. Next up, it's Root.
Okay, this is all very confusing. So 2 of them are hypnotized, 2 of them are not.
Correct.
Correct. Amazing. Love that. Elmark's up there. Brentley's not here. Kristoff is flying in the air currently.
He got on top of the hovel, but yes. Did you get that?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I'm, we're all very confused. I'm all very confused as what to do, and I think what I'm going to do.
It's almost like you witnessed a murder.
It is.
A
My heart's
murder.
racing. I'm very angry. I don't know who to direct it at.
I do
Fair.
declare.
What are you doing?
As a bonus action, may I try to talk to the guard?
You can talk to the guard as a free action. Kristoff shot his gun.
As a free action, amazing. As a free action, Root is going to call out and go, Defenders of this crown, we come as guests, not as enemies. We wish to speak as an audience with the queen.
Please make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
It's always disadvantage. Persuasion. Oh, I have a +1. Let's see how this goes. Got a 10.
All right, a nice 10. You see, as you're shouting out to them as a free action, it would be a 6. Whatever.
Gotta fail anyways.
You see that the 2 guards who are not hypnotized see that their friends are hypnotized, and they are very concerned. And they seem to just be focused on the job.
Root will then speak to himself and go, I do not wish to do this. Idor, please forgive me. We're going to cast Conjure Animals.
Okay. What do you conjure?
Summoning 2 CR1 creatures, a giant toad.
Toad. Okay, you want 2 giant toads?
2 giant toads, putting them to the left and right of Boulder. Like right here. And
okay, so this is terrifying. I assume they're large creatures?
Give me a moment. Giant toad. So passes perception 10. I don't see roll speed because I don't see a size. Where would size be? Large beast, yes. Sorry, very top.
Okay, great, lovely. I'm gonna give Root control as Root slams down on his shield. Coming out from the shield, 2 spectral toads that just grow and grow into size until they are massive, large, semi-corporeal, spiritual animal creatures. Edit. Controlled by all. Save. All right, that's an action?
That's an action, yeah. And then they go immediately after me.
Then go toads.
We're gonna try makes 1 bite attack against medium or small. Oh, what size are these creatures?
Large.
Yeah, that ruins everything. I was gonna eat them. Did I have to be medium or smaller? Fuck.
You can eat meat.
I know, yeah, I absolutely. Hey, Meek,
Might be worth it at this point. He's kind of fucked a lot of shit up.
I mean, you can go ahead and eat me, and then I can get away that way. That's fine.
Yeah, but that helps you.
We're teammates. You're supposed to help me.
Yeah, it helps. I'm not even gonna start. Fuck it. Yeah, we're just 2 bite attacks. Why not?
All right, roll for frog bite.
It's a 16 to hit.
That misses.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Hey, there we go.
So that is 8 piercing, and
1d2
it
poison.
doesn't seem to take any poison damage.
And the target is grappled. Escape DC 13.
This place.
Giant toad.
It's not a
Great.
swallow. It's
Yeah,
just
it is grappled. I was seeing if swallow could possibly work. It could not. I'm so sorry. As this one, the frog up on the left kind of numbs down, but you see this rose thorn guard puts its big meaty plated gauntlet up and holds it at bay. The other one is bit, almost engulfed halfway, but it pushes off. But you see it did take some damage from that. Anything else, Root?
we're gonna call out for Snow, and because he's in the house.
Yeah, he's in the house.
He's in the house. We're gonna call out for him, and we're gonna start moving away. 40 feet of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Root is very
7,
fast for an old guy.
8. I also can't bonus action dash, so kiss my dick. And that'll be Root.
You see, also on your turn, Snow, you hear as you see Snow is by the front door. At the end of your turn, the Carrot family is going to go. None of you are inside, so you don't know what's happening. Next up, it is the Rosethorn Guard. They are the two that are conscious. Are going to you see they though they don't have facial features, their petals on their face seem to be reactive, almost expressionful. Expressionful? They have expression. As they are going to assess the situation. Yeah, they're going to make some attacks. So that is going to be. Let's see, one attack against a frog, one attack against Boulder, one attack against B Frog, and one attack against Meek, actually.
Hypnotized one's attack?
Nope, those ones are that. They got 2 attacks. So this is first against the Frogman. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Great.
That absolutely hits.
16 points of piercing as the whip retracts into a rapier and he stabs into it once, pulls out. Then he is going to crack the whip again and swing at Boulder for a 20 to hit.
I will shield other on that.
Well, wait. Boulder,
does
what's
not
your
hit.
AC? It does
Does
not
not-
hit. Christoph, you go to shoot your gun to deflect the blow, but you see a Boulder just catches it and lets it
To
go.
myself, I say, "Damn, that was cool."
And then this one is going to stab at the frog once. A 14?
14 hits.
Okay,
the one
great.
that took damage or the other one?
The other one.
Cool.
For 17 points of piercing damage. Then let's see, as a bonus action, you see both of these Rosethorn Knights, Rosethorn Guard, their petals kind of flash for a second, and you see the nearby sunlight. Well, it's nighttime. Anyway, they're doing photosynthesis. It's a magic ability, so I don't care. It looks like solar energy begins to gravitate around their head petals, and they're each going to heal 6 points. Yay!
Very nice.
And that is going to be the guards' turn. So you see they are trying to figure out who the optimal target is. So next up we've got Mama Meek.
You didn't attack me. You said that you were going to.
Oh, thanks, Meek. I'm going to
You're
swing
welcome.
at Meek. Natural 1.
Sweet.
All right, Meek, it's your turn.
All right. So, are we attacking these things? I don't know anymore. I feel like maybe it would be easier to get away from them if I wasn't here. So I'm going to fly 60 feet away.
Meek, I need you to make 2 strength saving throws for me.
Oh, am I restrained or something? Let's see.
You'll see. All right. So with you begin to try and take off. As you do, you see these thorny vines have somehow gone up your legs without your noticing, and currently your movement speed is reduced to 0 until the end of your turn.
All right. Let's see here. I guess we just try and do this so that it can get counterspelled. Seeing that I can't move, I'm gonna cast Dimension Door.
Nice. Where are you gonna dimension door to?
Oh, fantastic! I get to leave. I'm going to go. I can't go far enough away.
I'm not
I
saying
want.
I was right,
I want to go.
but
I'll just go to this corner over here.
Okay, that's fine. You go off really far. As Meek, sort of a tendrillous doorway opens up, and you just slip through. Meek is gone. Right, that's your action. And anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right.
Do I still have the things around me?
You do not. You
Would I
seem to have
still have?
slipped them.
Would I still have 60 feet of movement?
Technically, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna fly straight up in the air 60 feet.
Okay, you fly up 60 feet. Very
All right,
nice.
sweet.
Boulder, you're up as Meek has vanished.
Well, this isn't too much of a shock, given what I know of Meek. This top one is the one that stabbed at me, I presume, yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. He's getting 2 fists.
because the toad is there. Would Boulder have advantage because of flanking?
I don't
No, we don't use
don't-
flanking.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, flanking only applies in standard 5e for sneak attack. So it would apply for sneak attack if Boulder was a rogue. Because honestly, if you use the optional rule, it's kind of busted.
Are you serious? I rolled 2 16s in a row. Are you kidding me?
I'm so sorry, Boulder. Their armor 17. As you punch into him twice, unfortunately, his armor is just a bit too thick.
What a fucking turd. Okay, I'm done.
All right, that is Bubba Boulder. Kristoff, it's your turn. They seem to not have heeded your ask for not violence. Weird.
Silly mechanical question from a guy who uses a gun.
Okay.
If I cast Ensnaring Strike, can I choose for? I know it's going to do damage no matter what. Can I choose for that damage to be non-lethal or no?
What type of damage is it?
This is Thorny Vines. Piercing. Probably not,
Explain
right?
to me how you're going to non-lethally pierce someone.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
You just get him like right through the shoulder and kind of wing him, or like knock him down and then.
That is a good argument, Boulder. Well done.
The
5
one
points
closest.
to Boulder.
I have a different idea. The one closest to Boulder and also in front of this creepy-looking frog, Herbie. I would like to cast Arcane Disarm, please.
Ooh, the cantrip. What do I gotta do? Is it a save?
Yes, Strength or Dexterity saving throw. The creature chooses the ability.
Yes. 18.
See. Well, he succeeds, so he's gonna still take 1d4 force damage.
There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's only on a failed save.
Okay, great. Then he's fine. As you attempt to pull away his weapon, Christoph, do you describe how you cast Arcane Disarm, or you shoot it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to shoot his gun out of his hands, and then Indiana Jones, I would have just like grabbed it out of the sky.
Yeah, absolutely. You try and shoot it out of his hand, but his grip is very taut. And you notice, actually, Christoph, that the weapon has almost grown into his armor, as there's some kind of symbiotic relationship.
Damn it! Everything that's happening is really cool, but I can't be useful right now.
All right, anything else, Christoph?
That's all I got.
Chusha, you are currently concentrating as you see 2 of them are still hypnotized.
All right. Next up. They've all taking damage. They're not going to listen to anything. It's just if I have a concentration spell, I can cast another spell as long as it's not concentration without, and that won't.
That's correct.
Okay.
Correct.
I guess I'm going to Eldritch Blast this one.
Okay, roll to hit.
23.
That hits.
Wait, but I have to do 2 beams, so I need to do another one. So it's
Yep.
roll 1d10. So 6, so 9 total.
But no, you roll 2 attacks. You get 2 beams. They're separate attacks.
Sorry. The next one's 13 then.
13 does not hit, but you did hit with the 1. As you pull out Adam's flute, you a snake-like blast shoot out. 1 impacts, 1 dissipates against his heavy armor.
All right, and then does anyone need healing?
You see, he turns to you, and you hear,
Use a little.
Mrs. Celery. Just aghast.
I'm sorry. I just cannot stand by while you are fighting in front of the kids that are inside that house right there. This is obscene and unnecessary, and we could have talked. The stuff of the consequences of your actions. And
Make an intimidation check for me.
Southern Aaron saying suffer the consequences of your actions was not what I had on my bingo card.
That is a mood. 25.
Oh my god.
He falters for a moment. He turns and he looks somewhat intimidated by you.
Love that. All right, so Christoph, you said you're looking a little.
Yeah, I'm a little hurt just from our previous. Because we haven't long rested, right?
Nope.
Yeah, then I'm feeling it, Mr.
All right.
Krabs.
Well, I'll just give you a nice little level 1 healing bonus action healing word. I think. Well, are you within 60 feet?
Let me look at it.
But you'd also be up in the air.
Oh yeah.
Time to channel the ancient Pythagoreus.
So I'm gonna take a movement to
move 5 feet closer and you're perfect.
Here, because if I feel like I'm intimidating, I'm gonna get a little closer.
You gonna walk up on him?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, as you walk up, he's less noticing you or less noticing Boulder and the frog, and is like kind of pointing his rapier towards you, and it's shaking a little bit.
All right, and then Christoph, take 5 points of healing. And
Thank
that'll be
you.
My turn.
All right, Tusha, that is your turn. Elmark, you are currently hidden.
I'm gonna whisper to Nettle, look at that advanced photosynthesis, brilliant! And then I'm gonna line up a shot.
All right, on which one?
Can I hit from where I am here? Can I hit the one that is been bothering Boulder?
Yeah, you could.
All right, I'm gonna shoot at that one.
Okay.
I gotta pull up. 24.
That hits. It would be sneak attack. Oof. All right. That's what 25 damage. Ouch. Was there any kind of poison on that? Any kind of magic?
No,
Okay.
not that shot. But bonus action, I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna use a firebolt shot for the second one.
Okay.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Oh, good. He needs a DC 17, DC 17, and it is a dexterity save.
A dex save. Interesting. 14. He fails.
Oh, lovely. So he'll take 7 piercing and 17 fire damage.
Oh, does fire do anything? It does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does very much. I'm doing math, and I don't like it. Okay, great. As you shoot out once. Oh, that's an at symbol. That's not. Minus at symbol hit points. Good. You shoot out once. The bolt sinks right into like between plates, and you see there's a gout of like greenish liquid. You shoot another time. It kind of chinks against the armor, but as it does, the essence of the potion you put on it begins to alight, and you see it burns, and this creature actually wilts a little bit, taking even more damage than anticipated.
Then I'll hide and end my turn.
Okay, you will bonus action hide.
No, I bonus action attacked.
Oh, so how are you hiding?
I just want to hide.
I don't believe you can. Root, you're up.
All right, cool.
Oh, Mark, you can probably run away.
I completely forgot about this, Steven, but one of these guys is grappled by my toad.
Yes, that's correct. This one, I think.
That one. What is grapple? It's just advantage on
No,
attacks against him? Or
his speed is just reduced to 0.
Ah, got it. Okay. Okay.
I think.
How are the guards looking? Are they hurting? Are
They seem pretty beefy. Their armor has taken some hits. The one that Elmark shot is slightly scorched, but they seem okay for now.
Fireball.
This isn't Saxon. I can't do that. Oh, well, that would just be a waste. Okay. All right. This has all gone terribly, terribly wrong. How's
Hasn't
everyone
gone right.
feeling, by the way? How is everyone feeling? Is Boulder looking okay? Is Kristoff looking okay? I know.
I'm nearby, like nearish half. So I look like I've half had the shit beat out of me.
That was from before.
Yeah.
Kristoff has looked like shit for like the entire meal.
They put eating over doing anything else.
I'm perfectly fine. They haven't hit me once.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right. This sucks. I hate this. I don't like attacking these people.
We could
These
do
plants.
non-lethal damage.
You could always just abstain from and pass your turn if you don't want to attack them. But
this is true.
What are you doing, Jesse?
Nothing good.
They have attacked a party mate, and they have attacked me. So
this is
I'm
true.
fighting.
Boulder and Root do have a good chemistry together. Okay, what we will do first is as an action, we will like wanted style cast Return Blade with our greatsword.
Okay.
And we will target this doohickey right here with him, curve it around Elmark. Boomerang style.
Around Elmark?
Isn't that Elmark right in front of me?
No, I'm off in the trees.
Oh, that's Tusha.
Oh, that's Tusha. Got it. So you're returning blade this way. What's that? Is it a save?
No, it is an attack with returning
Roll the
blade.
hit.
Give me a moment.
As you chuck the silver greatsword, he blocks it with his rapier, though he's still paying attention to Tusha.
Really want to try and see what radiant damage does to these people. Okay.
Brentley, are you here? Or are you just driving? Okay, Jesse, keep going.
Movement. We're gonna move right beside Tusha. Tusha stay
Nice.
beside me so I can protect you, or stay within 5 feet of me. I don't care. We already have a concentration spell, so I can't do that. So that's the end of Root, and then the toads are gonna go, and they're gonna do the same thing and attack both these guys.
All right. Roll your attacks.
Give me a moment. I gotta find the fucking. Where did it go? Where did it go? Giant toad, there we are. 2 attacks.
2 22s, so both hit. So
My
they
shoes.
they each take 3 piercing damage, and they are grappled. Their movement speed is reduced to 0. All right.
Yeah, you know, tongue attack. Blah, lick a tongue.
Yeah, absolutely. As you see, these frogs are putting in work. Anything else?
That's. I don't want to do this. Why are they making me do this?
All right, that is going to be their turn. This one, so partially still inside. As you see, this frog is like going up his left arm, like trying to swallow him whole, but not successful to do so. He's gonna lash out with his whip against Tusha, but he is for this turn frightened of you, so he is going to have disadvantage on his attack. So let's see what that does. 16?
That matches, so it hits.
That hits. All right,
Yes.
you'll take. Ooh.
I will use my interception fighting style.
What?
To reduce the damage that a party reduce the damage a target takes by 1d10 plus my proficiency bonus.
Okay, roll 1d10 plus your proficiency.
Lovely.
So 1d10 plus 3? What level are you guys?
I don't know either.
We're level 8.
Level 8.
I think it's 3.
Okay, that's 8 plus 3, it's 11. Reduced by 11.
Amazing. You only take 2 points of piercing damage as the rose thorn like whip wraps around you. You see a root interposes as the whip flings around. It just whaps you across the face for 2 points of damage. And then you feel it wrap around you, and you are pulled 10 feet closer to the creature.
Ooh.
It is going to make a second attack against a root. As it's going to swing out at you with the same rapier. Root or a 20?
That breaks, because that
All
matches.
right. You take 16 points of piercing damage as the whip wraps around you as he pulls them in. You see he's kind of... roof? Okay, I'm deleting the roof. That's where they are. As you yourself are pulled and you actually... are rammed up against your toad a little bit. They seem to be trying to contain you all for some reason. I don't know why. Next up is Meek.
Alrighty. So I'm just going to move in 60 feet right here so that I can be in attack range. And then I'm going to attack the top one.
All right. How are you attacking the top one?
With the longbow.
Oh, totally.
Then so we'll do this, and then we'll
24 hits.
This one.
25 hits. Jesus Christ.
And then
so 9
going
and
to,
then 18, so 27.
I'm going to pump in an Eldritch Smite on the last one.
Okay, how much?
Is it 5d8 or 4d8? Because it's supposed to be 1d8 plus the spell's level. So is it 1 plus 4 or is it just 4?
It's 1d8 plus the spell's level.
So 5.
What spell level are you casting it at?
4th.
Then 5.
Okay.
All right, another 18 points of damage as Meek, you fly up, Root and party. You can see Meek overhead in the, I think it's nighttime. It's super nighttime in the crimson moonlight. Like a omen of death, Meek rains down 2 arrows. One kind of pulsates with, what's that? Oh, it's you. One pulsates with eldritch energy. Meek, he is bloodied.
Nice. I'm also going to bonus action Bloodlord's longbow ability, which is the vampiric touch.
Yeah. What happens? I forget how that works.
Let's see here.
I think he has to make a save.
I think that it just goes through, doesn't it? Because I hit him with an attack. Hold on just a second.
Yes, that is correct. That's how that works. I forgot how powerful the Bloodlord series of weapons are. That is correct. So go ahead and roll your vampiric touch. All right. Necrotic. He seems to be resistant to necrotic damage. As you activate your bow, it glows with a sanguine-like color. That you see the arrows that it impacted against him glow with that same color, but it doesn't do as much as you think it would.
Okay. And then I'm going to do the free action Unnamed Wrath for 8 more points of damage, and then that'll be it.
Jesus Christ. As Meek just tackles on a little bit more damage. You definitely hurt this guy as he points up to you and says, "There he is." I'm changing accents. Doesn't matter. They're going to die. Boulder, your turn.
Just a second.
All right, Christoph, you're on deck. Think about what you're doing.
Sorry.
Okay.
Had a dog emergency.
You're on deck. It's not your turn.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm here. Seeing that we're just attacking these people, I'm gonna take.
It is not your turn.
Oh,
I
I'm
said
sorry.
you were on deck.
Sorry, I
I
panicked.
love the eagerness. It is Boulder's turn.
Okay. I mean, my turn is pretty simple. This guy that keeps attacking me he's gonna get fisted. My God, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna do it like this. I'll roll 2 attacks.
Finish him.
So we have a, just for clarity, I guess, I'm gonna attack that guy. And when my dice roll, as I wait for them, it's 15 plus 9, which is 24, and a
That hits.
7 plus 9, which is 16.
16 does not. So one hit.
Okay, so I'll roll 1d10 plus 6. 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I know I can grapple one size larger than me.
Okay.
I know that's how that works, but I need to look. Sorry, just a second. Scroll on my thing. Bonus action. Must no more than one size larger. Okay, excellent. I'm gonna use my bonus action to Hammering Horns.
Oh, nice.
I hit a creature with a melee attack. I can use a bonus to attempt to shove it. Needs to make a DC 16 strength save, or I push it 10 feet away from me. So this one here, I'm going to try to shove it. Can you see my arrow? I'm going to shove it that way.
Okay, yeah, totally. Strength save. What was I using like 2 seconds ago? I don't even know. I think I made 2 versions of this creature. Anyway, boom, 15.
16 is my DC.
Damn it. Okay, as that is going to force a break on the grapple as Boulder jams in with just enough force. You see that the rose thorn creature is just there are lines in the ground as pushed back just from the sheer force of your fist.
All right. Boulder will give a triumphant shout, and then that's his turn.
All right, Christoph, you're up. Tusha's on deck.
Great.
Oh, sorry,
dog
Mrs.
emergency
Celery.
Managed. I am gonna move just some a little closer, just to the edge of the roof.
Mm-hmm. These
and
guys are inside.
Yeah, okay, cool. I figured. I'm gonna take 2 shots at the one in front of Boulder.
Great, roll a hit.
Okay. Let's see.
No, you want to shoot it at the one side here because the
First
other
one's
two
a
are
13.
the other two are hypnotized.
Oh, no, it's this one, right? Oh no, you meant this one?
Oh, sorry. The one that's not hypnotized. My bad. I was
Okay,
not keeping
great.
track properly.
How much?
The first one was a 13 to hit.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. 19? 19 to hit?
19 hits.
Okay, so I will do 23 damage, and I'm going to burn a spell slot for a Gunsmite.
All right.
First level, so I'll use a
I should
fire.
just rename that ability because Gunsmite's
Yeah,
just so fucking cool.
It's Gunsmite. Let's see. It's first level, and that will do just 1d8, right? Yeah, 1d8. So that's gonna be those are d10s. That's not right. An extra d8 of fire. So that's 27 damage.
Okay, great. Wait, 27 additional damage?
27 total.
Okay, great.
23 plus 4 fire.
Got it. I got it. All right. Anything else?
Yeah. I will. If I use a spell slot, can I then not cast a leveled spell? How does that work with
You
Gunsmite?
should be able to. With the smites, you can smite and cast a level spell if you want to.
Okay, I'm not close enough to Boulder to cast. How much can I move here? I still have probably like 25 feet, right? I am gonna go ahead and fly up to Boulder.
All right.
Draw a little couple runes on a tag and put them on his back. And he's
Uh-huh.
he's gonna do it's Glimmergaunt's Arcane Arsenal. You're gonna do an
Nice.
extra 1d6 of fire damage on your punches, Boulder.
Oh yeah, that was fire too. So I apologize. He took a little extra damage from the fire.
Cool.
All right, that's your turn. Next up is Tusha.
All right. So I'm going to. I'm not enthralled by the vine whip thing. Still, am I? That was just to get me to him.
Yeah, you're not still wrapped up.
Cool. So I'm going to look at this bottom one right here.
He is still grappled.
Oh, he's grappled. Actually, no. I'm going to look at the one right in front of me because he fucking grabbed me. And I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery. And
all right.
Through it.
So wisdoms.
Yep, wisdom save 15.
Ah, natural 20. Bah, 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 bah. 23.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Right, that's your action. Any bonus actions?
Bonus action would just be to speak, I guess. Is that okay?
Again, it's a free action to speak.
All right. Then I'll just look at it and go, "Don't you dare touch me again, good sir. Back when I was here, I would kill you on sight. Don't make me.
You see, he's for a plant person, somewhat freaked out by you, Mrs. Celery.
All right. And I guess just to drive the point home, no, that'd be super dumb. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay right beside Root.
Do it.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step towards it.
Okay, you take a 5-foot step. You step up. All right. Elmark, it is your turn. Root, you're on deck.
Confidence of a Walmart Karen, Tusha takes 5 steps forwards.
Oh, you're approaching me.
What are you gonna do? Arrest me?
I'll have you know my cousin works here.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Elmark, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot at that one again with my action.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh, 11.
11 misses, unfortunately.
Bonus action, shoot again.
All right.
16.
Now 16 unfortunately misses. As Elmark, 2 shots, cling, cling, glance off of their armor.
Not my best. 5.
You do notice that they're looking somewhat freaked out. There are giant toads. There's a celery woman yelling. This is not part of training.
This is good. I'll move 30 feet, and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Root, you're up.
All right, cool. Are the trumpets still sounding and whatnot?
Not at the moment.
All right. Can Root look around and see if there's any more guards headed this way?
Ooh, make a perception check for me.
Oh boy. Is this an action or?
Still
do it. It's a 22.
Technically, perception checks during combat should be an action. I will allow it to be a bonus action if that is all right.
Happily, I will take it.
Great. A 22. Root. You don't see anything, any other guards at the moment. You do hear and feel, however, the ground is trembling slightly, as though something heavy is rolling in your direction. You see the trees in the canopy in the distance are kind of shifting, as though something is making its way in your direction.
Root's going to turn around. Kristoff and Meek are in the air. Is that right?
Kristoff's probably like, I don't know, he probably like went to Boulder's head height. So
yeah,
kind
like
of,
his shoulder.
yeah. So kind of, yeah. And Meek is definitely in the air.
Cool. Root's going to turn around and, as a free action, yell to his allies. There's something coming off in the distance. We must leave here. Leave now. And bow. That's the free action. As the fucking no. We saw that this fucking thing's coming our way. Okay, cool. One moment. Okay. Amazing. Oh no, shit. Yes, I can do that. All right, cool. It's a bonus action to perception check. We will then, as an action, wild shape ourselves into a panther.
Oh, okay. Panther on the runway.
Panther
Love
on the
it.
runway, and we now have 50 feet of movement, and we're going to use all. Which direction is the thing coming from, Stephen? North, south?
Yeah. It is coming. Looking at the map, east. You're going to be Luris today.
Cool.
That's because that's your panther spirit, and that's panther for you.
And we went to the north to look for Junior, if I recall correctly.
That is correct.
All right, amazing. Root's gonna take all 50 feet of his movement and go 50 feet to the north.
All right, I gave you control of the panther.
And that puts us right at the edge of the map.
All right, as a root shifts into a panther root, and panthers away. Yeah, you weren't in range for that, which is fine. All right, root. At the end of your turn, you once again hear as there is another, almost from the trees around you, trumpets sound, and you hear plants whisper almost in unison. We present the Lord Sire Scallion with a summons from the Queen. As you see, the jungle is rapidly parting from the eastern direction, forming a clear pathway towards you all. The guards, still harrowed, one still partially inside a frog, kind of look and turn very confused as to what's happening. You all hear the hoof sounds of two mighty horse-like creatures that you see coming out of the distance. Two leeks that are massive, almost mastiff horses, pulling behind them a beautiful and equally large, bright brown, almost gold inlaid carriage. The trumpets sound yet again as the carriage stops. The guards pause for a moment. The one still in the frog is still kind of batting at the frog. You see the door to the carriage opens up, and stepping out is a very rotund person in a navy blue suit with nice golden buttons. He appears to be a humanoid-like green onion, but very fat. His hair is a long green scallion stem gathered into a bun with a gold band that kind of drapes down his back. And for his turn, he says, I, Squire Scallion of House Scallion, have been sent by her lady, the Rose-Thorn Queen, to cease hostilities and request your humble audience with the lady.
What? Thank
And
God.
that's
Oh my
what
God.
he's gonna do. So we're still in combat. Meek, you're up.
Oh God.
I'm gonna see that Root is running
Oh
away,
wait,
and I'm gonna.
I lied.
Okay.
Meek, it's not your turn. It's the Rosethorn Guard's turn.
Okay.
As you see, they are the one in front of Tusha. It's slightly scared, but turns to Sire Scallion and nods for a moment, looks at you all with a quizzical, flower-like look, sheathes his rapier whip thingy, and is gonna back up a few feet. This one is gonna try and break out of the grapple. So he's trying to get himself out of the mouth of the frog. So Jesse, please, what's the DC? You're muted, love.
I am indeed muted. Thank you. I believe it's at a 13.
Yes, he does certainly succeed as he pulls himself out of the frog's mouth. He too is going to sheathe his rapier whip and back up, circumventing the very sticky pineapple-y mess. These two are still incapacitated. So that is their turn. Squire Scallion looks to you all inquisitively, as it seems you are currently out of combat.
Well, thank God someone who is sensible came in. Oh wait, I lost my accent.
No, that's perfect. You're doing great.
Good,
All
yeah.
Hey, are you in charge of these rascallions? Oh my word! They almost
You
hurt
see
us.
Squire Scallion, he almost talks with his nose pointed up in the air, and he says, "They seem to be the Colonel's man. Now why don't y'all run home? The Queen has sent me to deal with this situation." They kind
He said rapscallion.
they kind of turn to him and nod, and one of them goes up to him and says, "Sir, they've ensorcelled some of our men." And Sire Scallion goes, "Is this true? Have you all ensorcelled our good guards?
Well,
These men, why aren't they moving?"
I did, my good sir, but it was just to stop them from attacking. They just rushed right in, and I needed to make sure that we could end this without anyone getting hurt.
In her defense, we did try to use words first.
"Well, it is a law that all killed on sight. You must understand, these poor gentlemen were just doing their jobs." As he's going to nod at these two, they're going to go over and try to wake up their friends. They are going to spend their action Tusha to jostle them awake. As you see, they what? As they pull out their rapier, and then they look around, a little confused. And Sire Scallion continues and says, "That's enough, boys. I think y'all have done enough here. You're not capable of taking out these ruffians." As the Rosethorn guards are actually going to retreat from you all. Is there anything you'd like to do while they're backing up, or do you let them kind of slink off?
Tusha will just respond with, "Well, at least someone has some brains around here."
You see Sire Scallion comes up. Guards kind of flank him. The two that you guys fought look pretty hecked up. They're not doing so great. Elmark, you notice they're leaking blast from sort of every orifice. It's not a great time. As he says, "The Queen humbly requests you. You have impressed her with your might, and she wishes to talk to such interesting fleshies that have wandered into our garden."
Well, I'll make sure that my fleshies and myself make it there. I am not a fleshy myself, good sir. I am a celery from Mr. Celery, in fact.
Make a deception check.
Oh boy, we get to go through this again.
Let's see if my luck is going to run out.
I'm just hoping that it does, but this might be your new backstory, dear.
14.
Tusha, he gives you an inquisitive eye. Like he's cycling through a Rolodex in his mind of various nobility. He says, I don't think we yet have had the pleasure, dear. You say you're with the cucumber family?
No, the celery family, sir. I'm pretty sure I spoke clearly. But, I know some of your onions are hard of hearing. It's okay.
Very well. Y'all have been summoned with the queen. She's not one to be bananaed around with, if you catch my meaning.
Oh,
Why don't y'all just hop into the carriage here and I'll take you directly to the Rosethorn Castle.
So thoughtful.
Can Elmark hide? Like I know I'm still in the trees, but can I just be hidden?
Yeah, make a stealth check. Where's he at?
24.
24. Yeah, Elmark, you think you're hidden, party? You're not sure where Elmark is.
Are we ever?
All right,
Well,
that's all.
guys, I
That's
think
all
we
I
should
want to do.
probably go with them. What do you guys think?
Question, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am in Panther form, do I use Panther stats for insight checks and whatnot?
Not for insight. You would use Panther stats for physical checks, but you would use your own mental stats for mental checks.
Okay, may Panther Root do a insight check on Sir Scallion because it doesn't seem like
Sure.
he's going
Is
to
that
do-
better than your insight check? Because you could use whichever's better.
I have a +7. Root has a +7 to insight, so we're gonna roll that. 25. Tell me your
25.
secrets. Tell them to me.
Okay. Root, you notice that Sire Scallion, though he may play somewhat of a buffoon, seems somewhat conniving, but he does seem to be somewhat of a bootlicker, somewhat subservient, one might say. He also seems to take great pride in being the errand queen, so you gather that he's being honest. They're pretty damn insightful, Root.
Wise caveman, not smart caveman. Panther Root's gonna go over to the house and like pick Snow up by the scruff.
Okay, he lets you easy enough. He's enjoying himself.
Got his tongue out and everything. The two giant toads are just going to ribbit to themselves and then slowly ribbit their way into the forest back to greener pastures, seeing that there's no more combat.
All right, Root has unleashed 2 giant frogs on a world not ready for that in their ecosystem.
It's only concentration up to an hour. It'll be fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, just an hour of ecological destruction.
The hummingbirds will kill them real quick.
Yeah, exactly. Do I need to make saves for them at any point?
No, you're fine.
So Panther Root is now holding Snow, and we're going to
Yeah, so Tusha
go over here by Tusha.
would speak up and say, good Sir Scallion, if you would not mind, we should at least say goodbye to the carrots inside. We did save their son from a big old raccoon rabbit, and they were kind enough to house us for a moment before Mr. Pineapple came by and just met an unfortunate accident.
He looks at you, looks at the pineapple. Well, that's not quite how the local will say that, but we're going to leave that for the queen to decide. I suggest y'all get in the car real quick.
Okay, well, if you just don't have any room for manners right now, I guess there's nothing I can do.
Miss Tusha, or Miss, did you even give your name? I don't know.
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's right, Miss Celery.
Yeah.
Miss Celery.
Yes.
Not to be rude, but I hear tell y'all committed a murder on top of your crime of being flashes, your friends, of course, and
Panther
not
Root
you.
Scowls or snarling.
There's been a murder.
Now, I don't wish to come into blows with you. Certainly myself would not. Well, y'all are very trained combatants, but we wish to see no more, what y'all call it? Bloodshed?
Don't worry, neither do I and the fleshies over there. We'll go
You
with
may
it.
talk, you may chat with the carrots, say your goodbyes if you wish.
That's all I ask. Thank you, sir.
I think that's a great idea, Tusha.
All right, everyone go in the house. We can make a plan real quick while we say bye to the carrots.
Panther Root goes inside carrying Snow. As he walks
Okay.
away, he turns
I'm
back.
gonna stay hidden in the trees.
I'll go
Great.
inside.
So you guys go inside and carrots are not there.
They all
They're
run
not
away.
in there?
The back window is open. The carrots and Nettle seem to have fled. You see that very much in haste, they have gathered up various items. You see all the furs you were going to sleep on that evening. Things. This place has been gone through quickly.
I'm gonna fall on the floor in front of Rude, grab him by his panther scruff. You know, every cat has like a. If you don't have any cats, they have like
Sure.
a big.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah, put your head
Grab
near
him by
his
his
teeth,
scruff,
please.
pull him forehead to forehead, and say, "Where's my Nettle? You need to send him a message."
Panther Root growls heavily at you, sneezes in your face to get you out of his face, and then I really don't want to get out of Panther form. I love it too much. Yeah, bonus action will come out of Panther form, and we're gonna look at Kristoff and go, "I do not have it ready, soft belly."
Where's Elmark?
Root, what's your passive perception?
Oh, that's a great question. 22.
Oh, well, that's good. Root, you notice that one of the cabinets is slightly shaking.
We're gonna slowly walk over to the cabinet, bracing, bracing, bracing. Ha!
You open it up, and there are some overcoats, some overalls, and things like that. And you see tucked under the corner is a very scared-looking plant man creature named Nettle, who's just kind of in there, shivering and a little bit scared.
We're gonna call out to Kristoff. I found your child. I will not touch him because I do not want to get
Faded. It's fine. Okay, I'll take him. Yes. I'm gonna pick him up. I'm
Hi.
gonna rub my face against him. I was so worried about you. Where did the carrots go?
This does bring up an interesting point. Is there a secret?
Left.
Is there a secret door in this house, or is there
He
like
went
a
out- he went
hatch
out
leading
The
the
under?
window.
They went out.
Yeah. Well, I realize the window is open, but in general, is there a secret?
Would you like to take time to investigate for any secret passageways?
Yeah, not particularly. No.
Then on no, there doesn't seem to be a secret door.
All right. Well, damn. Okay. So
Secret
we're just gonna turn around. And say,
tunnel.
all right. So they're not here. Obviously, we have no person to say goodbye. What are we doing? Are we getting in the cart? Are we running away?
I mean, yeah, we have those two options, and I'm okay with just going. I mean, they'll be able to chase us down pretty easily.
I mean, frankly, guys, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to go with them because then at least we get to talk to them.
I will
Yes.
just remind you, not that I want to sway your words in any way, you do know, Gooseland did tell you that the pathway to the Turbulent Trench is through the Rosethorn Gardens. You don't know where,
Yeah, no, you're right.
but that is your objective. Just FYI, that's what you were doing.
I thought it was just to convince them that I'm one of them.
Join their society, 100%.
Super undercover.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
It's
y'all
the
good
long
with just
game to
going?
kill a Zusha.
Yeah, I say if they're not in here, we better scurry on out of here pretty quickly too, so they don't think something's really, really crazy.
white hair, soft belly. Can you not see where temple is from up high in there?
I mean, I haven't seen it, Steven, from when I've flown up at any time, right? I know a while ago, this is like 3 sessions ago, I feel like I went up in the trees.
Yeah, it is quite a distance. The temple is at this point. You also know that the tree line canopy specifically is very high up and very, very dense.
Yeah.
So if the temple seems to be under any trees, you wouldn't be able to see it.
I do not like going into their home turf to speak with her. Right? It's does not bode well for us. I do not like this.
I don't really either, but I don't think we got a choice if we want to actually get through the kingdom. If we're in the center, then it'll be easier to find our way out. It'd be better than trying to skirt the kingdom as well. Run into more hummingbirds.
Birds weren't that bad. They were nice.
Plantman, when did you get here?
I'm not.
You say, do you not remember them trying to take your child from you?
Nettle defended himself just fine.
Elmark, you see a Nettle is just puts his arms out to you and they kind of stretch. And it's, Nettle scared.
Okay, I guess I'll be in the room. All right, I'll take Nettle.
I'm just gonna rub my face against him, say I was so worried about you, and I'm gonna hand him over.
As your face kind of breaks out in a little bit of rash, but your eyes dilate immediately.
We're gonna have to talk about this.
All right, so let's get out of it and go with them to the Rose Queen Court.
I agree. I think we should go with them. Keep our guard up. You know, they clearly don't like people like us. So.
Also, we've killed a person. That's
Yeah, I mean it's warranted. So.
Yeah.
Where is Meek?
Meek is
That's
here.
Okay.
Good question.
He's in the house.
Why did you kill him, Whitehair?
You did it.
I did not do such thing. I shot the web.
To be fair, Root, I don't think
It was
it's really changed too much of what's happening.
It's
right
a combo
now.
action. You stuck him with the web, and then I blasted him.
That is terrible combo.
Tag team.
You
No,
pinned
it's
him
great.
down, and I finished him.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal.
In combat, it is nice, but as person open door, no.
Well, to be fair, it's not very nice to shoot somebody with a web whenever they open the door.
It is also not nice to shoot them with the blast from staff.
It was light. It's Etor's light.
Can Elmark just be chewing on a chunk of pineapple while they're having this conversation?
Absolutely.
God.
I hate you so much, Plantman.
You're delicious.
Itor has placed you on my path for a reason. Itor has placed you on my path for a reason. Itor has placed you on my path for a reason.
Guys, I honestly feel like maybe it's not a good idea for me to go in there, though, because they think I murdered Mr. Pineapple.
So you agree with me then, Whitehair?
No, I mean, they think that I did it. They don't know that it was a tag team combo.
That's Meek's legal defense.
Yeah.
I wasn't alone.
So
I was reaching for the rope, I swear.
Only downside to that, Meek, is they've seen you with us in this battle when they were rolling up, because I don't think you were hidden like Elmark, right?
No.
That is correct. No, he was out in the open.
Yeah, so if you didn't come with us, they would obviously know something's up.
Yeah.
Right, but they could execute me if I go with you.
Wait. Does someone have the who has the hat of disguise? I traded it to someone.
I do, but you have to be attuned to it.
Oh shit, never mind then.
That sucks.
Could polymorph you into something for an hour for yourself.
I could turn invisible for an hour and then fly behind the cart. And you can say that I just
They're
ran
gonna
away.
know. We gotta bring you with us, bud.
But what if they execute me?
Well, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
Are y'all done saying your goodbyes?
We are, sorry, good sir. We're just using the
won't let
restroom
them
real quick.
execute you, Meek.
Let a lady have her time, please, please.
Alrighty, just checking, making sure y'all ain't running me.
Well, you can hear us in here, so obviously we're not running away.
Got you there.
All right, I'll go with you guys, but if they execute me, I'm going to be super pissed.
We're not gonna let them execute
No, we're
you
not gonna let
much.
I stepped in front of
Did you say
4 of them
much?
to block you after you blatantly murdered somebody. I think you'll not be
We
about
murdered someone.
What do you
Me and
always
Root.
say we?
Oh,
You
well,
and Root murdered somebody.
There we go. I'll go with you.
I think you murdered Bruce was guilty by association.
I'll take it.
My good
I Taurus
friends, why
placed
don't
you on
we
my path for a reason.
why
I
don't we
Taurus
wait for
placed.
the court to decide all the semantics that's supposed to happen?
I agree.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, we could just beat up everybody there and escape, right?
We've done it
I'm
before.
out of spells and stuff. So
Oh, well, we'll rest first somehow.
Maybe we'll get taken to plant jail.
I don't think they have jail for people like us. It seems like, I mean, just from what I heard,
I mean, they've
they
got to have
do a
some
lot of
kind
murdering on site.
They've got to have some kind of holding cell. Where else do their prisoners remain?
It's gonna open the door.
He
We are
said
ready to go
romaine.
now.
We're gonna the next.
You see, you open the door and there's a little bit of resistance. Ew! As you see, Sire Escallion was literally listening against the door. Oh, whale! He dusts himself off, trying to act nonchalant. I'm glad y'all decided not to put up a fight. The Queen is eager to speak with you. As he ushers over to the large wooden with gold filigree carriage. It almost looks like a bigger version of the Shrek wedding carriage, like the onion. It's very natural looking. And that's the kind of vibes I'm going off, like Magic Pumpkin, blah blah blah. But regardless, as the doors open up and you see inside a very spacious carriage drawn by 2 massive leek horses.
Leek horses?
Yes, they seem to be horses made out of very long and bipedal leeks. Y'all know what a leek is.
Yeah.
There's
what
a
I
leak
do
in the
every
boat.
morning.
Oh, god damn it.
God damn it, Stein. I mean, I get Roots carrying snow and
All right, do you all get in the carriage?
the carriage. Let's go towards it. Since that's what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Let's do it.
All right, you climb up the wooden staircase into the golden carriage and feel the wood almost gives under you. There's almost a spongy-like living quality reacting to your movement. As you all enter, the leek steeds at the helm, 2 of them, about 10 feet tall each, let out a whinny as the Sire Scallion is the last to enter the carriage. He bangs twice on the roof, shuts the door, and the horses begin to speed off. As you all see throughout the open windows, it's an open carriage. The forest parts, almost forming a pathway as the carriage and the horses approach. It combs through the jungle. Trees kind of sidle out of the way. It's a strange method of travel for sure.
Even question, are the horses or are they...
They seem to be horses that are leeks. They don't seem to be
Oh, gotcha.
people, but animals. Which brings a whole
Plant
nother
animals?
weird, plant animals. So it just brings another whole weird social cast. Are these people? Are those people? Who knows? They're
Like
horses.
Goofy.
Like Goofy and Pluto. As
Uncomfortable.
you travel on for a little bit as the jungle begins to open up, and you see open sky for miles. The canopy clear at this point. You see almost like a swath has been carved out of the jungle. The rose thorn garden proper sits as a beautiful manicured paradise. Beautiful moss-covered streets lead to floral-covered hills. In the distance, you see beautiful landscape that has dots of civilization about it. Wonderful manors, beautiful estates made of fallen wood and other natural creations dot the rolling hills before you. Ahead of you, and directly in your path in this carriage, You see the most impressive structure of all. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys to the visual map. Nope. Yes. Yes. Do what I say. I am your creator. So close. Nope. That's just a wooden room.
Emergency fight room.
That's our cell
amazing.
for later.
No, that is actually a room I use for special event planning. If you must know. As you all see,
Hell yeah.
it's a faraway structure, but it gets closer and closer. As you see, there is a massive singular tree in this beautiful garden-like clearing. And out of the tree, built out of it, carved out of it, is a beautiful flower-adorned castle. It has several wooden turrets, and you notice that the tree indeed has been carved into this shape and is adorned with hundreds of thousands of sharp-looking red roses, a deep crimson. The yard and surrounding area seems to be covered in thick, jagged brambles, but there is a moss-covered path before you that the horses are taking, leading up to the gates. The carriage rolls up. You see, it's not a traditional gate, but a thick wall of rose thorn curtains as it begins to part for you all to approach. Sire Scallion turns to you all and says, "All right, y'all are here. You're taking foot from here on out." As he opens up the doors for you all.
Well, you know, back in my day, you would drop a lady off at the front door, but okay.
Boy.
This is the front door.
Well,
Do you want me to drive the horses into the building?
Well, you know, I did twist my ankle with a fight with those little rascallions that you sent our way, but you know, I can manage.
Real good. I'll be following y'all as he ushers for you all to exit the carriage.
Boulder, not realizing that Touche isn't telling the truth, is gonna like wrap an arm around her and put her up on his shoulder.
Aww.
Well, thanks,
Okay.
sir.
As you all one by one exit the carriage, you see that. Yes, Jesse.
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, great. As you see the thick gate, which is this wall of thick, almost iron-looking, interlocking, jagged thorns, begins to part, opening up, revealing a very elegant, flower-covered wooden castle's foyer. Inside, you see a dozen more rose thorn guard and a massive dragon in the front. It appears to be black in nature, covered in thick thorns and barbs, and ornamented in thousands of sharp, metallic-looking rose petals. The guards seem to take a cue from the dragon as it steps forward. With it, without its mouth, you all hear a voice in your head. Well, well, well. Flesh is come to the Queen's realm. State your names and intent, omnivores.
Beautiful.
He was talking with the talking.
I guess Tusha will step forward and be like, "Well, we were just hoping to find passage through the kingdom. We're not trying to have too much trouble. There's just something on the other side that we need to get to, and well, we ran across the carrots, and they need a little bit of help, and we helped them, and we were just attacked for helping."
That's not quite what my sources are telling me.
Well, if you'd let me know what your sources are telling you, I could probably dispel some of the craziness and the rumors out there and get you to the real truth.
You see the dragon smiles just rows and rows. And you see its teeth aren't actually teeth, but jagged rose's thorns embedded into its mouth, naturally grown. But it smiles, this blackened smile, and says, "The way I hear it, y'all are fleshies. Now that is quite interesting." As there is a pulse of rose-like petals, and the smell of flowers wafts over you all as a pink cloud encompasses the dragon. The cloud subsides. Standing exactly where the dragon was, a beautiful maiden, maybe 8 or 9 feet tall. She is adorned with beautiful rose petals and jagged rose thorns as well. She exudes attraction. She, by many counts, would be an epitome of beauty, whatever your standards are. Almost supernaturally shown. So, Christoph, make Arcana check for me. Root, make a nature check for me.
I rolled a
Amazing.
19, so that's
May
plus.
I give myself guidance?
No, this is just in passing.
I'll give
Unfortunately.
him
You don't have
a
time to
plus
take an
5
action.
if I can.
Yeah, yes, that ability you can use, however.
Okay, I'll give him a plus 5. I rolled a 19 plus. You said Arcana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
27.
So you both did pretty great.
Pretty
Not
great.
sure. Christoph, in your studies, you've learned about, and in many instances interacted with, the Fae. Creatures from the Feywild. In Julespar, specifically Emerlin,
A
has
lot of them lived there because
a
they were
lot of Fae that
marooned
still,
after the.
make their home there. Although that is not particularly common knowledge about Kelselsul and all that stuff.
Right.
But you
the
know
people
there are
who
a
lived
number
in the
of Fae.
right, the people who lived in the city would have been relatively common knowledge, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
You gather this may be a powerful dryad, or maybe a nymph. Both. It's unclear. This creature seems wholly unique. She seems to have an air of natural nobility and dominance about her. Root, you get a very strange feeling from this creature. This is a powerful spirit of natural energy, but almost chaotic in its own way. It is both nature and chaos. As she steps forward and says,
Don't like
"Y'all have been charged with the crime of being creatures of the flesh by ancient laws and decrees. Cabbage. Also, there is the mishap with one of the guards comes up to her, whispers in her ear, "Ah, yes, the murder of one peasant pineapple. Now, these are serious charges that have been brought before me."
Ma'am, are you. Sorry to change the subject, but are you from the land of Untamed Hope?
Been here quite a spell. But where are my manners? You may address me as the Rosethorn Queen.
What
And
was that
whom
last
do I
name?
have the pleasure of speaking with? She just goes by the Rosethorn Queen route.
Okay.
Well, my dear queen, and Tush will give a nice little bow. I am Mrs. Celery, and these are the fleshies that I have found along my journeys outside of the kingdom and have brought here to try to get through the wonderful kingdom that we have here.
Mrs. Celery, you must be aware of the crime for harboring fleshies, for which the penalty is death.
Well, I am not harboring my queen. I am just A companion.
Abetting? Companionship? Our ancient laws are very strict about this thing. You would know that, of course, wouldn't you, Mrs. Sailory?
I would, and I do. But I also know that they're ancient and are not really kept up with what we see out there today. Through my travels outside this kingdom, yes, fleshies are evil and mean in most cases, and that's why we need to kill them on sight to protect our land. But these fleshies, they've got something special about them, and I really felt for their story, and they just need to get on the other side. They're not asking to stay. They're not asking to take our resources. They just want to pass through our land.
Can I roll a? I know this is kind of retroactive. Can I roll an insight check on her? I've been here a long time statement.
Sure.
I rolled a
We've only been here
3
7 years.
plus.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, we got like 6-7 years ago. That all popped up.
3 plus what?
Insight is it's a +1, so it's a 4.
Oh,
4.
beautiful.
Christoph, it checks out. Everybody else, you recall that Commoner Carrot said they've only 10 years as a people. Christoph, that sounds right.
Something's not connecting for Christoph, and it's just like the spark is here and the spark is here, and it's like
No, you're still high from rubbing your face against
Yeah,
that.
100%.
You keep trying to make it more complicated than it sounds. I trust you. It's
Christoph
exactly
in His Highness.
No, it's Her Highness.
Are you sure that you're from here?
Now I never said I was from here. What may I have your names, please?
Yeah, my name's Christoph. I spent some time in Jewel Spar. Have you ever
Christoph,
been there?
as you say your name, you
Tell that your name.
then forget it.
No! I fell for the oldest trick in the book!
You've told us 17,000 times not to give out our names.
I know!
She smiles for a moment. And Christoph, you feel like it's on the tip of your tongue. And part of you see Christoph is he must be really, really high because he's acting a little strange.
He always acts like this. It's
dumb motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
She comes over and leans to you and says, "Now that was just a bit of a practical joke. You may have your name back, Christoph." And immediately you remember your name.
Huh. Have we met before?
My dear, we have not, but I would like to chat with you all for a spade. Before you are the heinous crimes of murder and being fleshes. Guards, leave us alone for a while. I want to take them for a walk. As the guards kind of back up, she begins to walk past you. And she goes through the gate. She turns to you all and says, "Why don't you follow me, a spade?"
Why, sure, my queen.
I do not like this. As just general party. I do not like this. She gives bad vibes. Do not like it.
Yeah. That's
Root
pretty
is
wise.
talking into the
I think she's beautiful.
Me too.
Yeah.
As she begins with each step, she glides. She's a very tall woman, still rapturous. With each step, a little pool of roses grows, and as she moves away from that patch, it immediately wilts and dies.
Oh, yeah, it's so cool.
As she walks out, party, what do you do?
I'm gonna follow her, you guys.
Gotta follow her.
She might be the forest lady.
I'm gonna be her forest daddy.
This is
Hey,
not
you
time
got a
nor
kid,
place,
man.
man.
as you all follow her if there are no objections. She glides forward, leading you all through along manicured paths for about 5 more minutes. Quietly. You see nobody bothers you. There are no guards about. She seems to have been left wholly alone with strange and dangerous fleshies.
She's a Dark Souls boss, guys. Don't get.
She leads you to the side of the castle. Wait, Boulder, were you saying something?
I said I'm getting Loki. Hold on. I'm getting Loki season finale vibes.
Spoil yet? I haven't watched it.
I didn't want to spoil anything. That's why I said it that way. I had to work carefully.
I understand. Thank you.
As she leads you all behind the castle, through thick ivy, to what seems to be a private floral garden with roses of beautiful pinks, blues, reds, but they're massive. She sits down amongst the flowers, takes a deep breath, and you see, though it's nighttime, there seems to be a sunlight emanating from this private garden. She looks to you all and says, "The time for animosity between fleshies and our people, Miss Celery, has passed. Most of the noble houses agree, but as y'all know, the most verbose and loudest voices are often the ones that can sway the cytoplasm of the people."
Makes sense.
It
You're saying
works.
words,
It
honey.
works.
Keep going.
Would
What?
you like us to kill the ones that are against you?
She smiles. Yes. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ah. Does she seem familiar at all to any of the players?
You have not
No.
met her before. So no.
Christoph,
No.
if you're wondering about Root, I can tell you that this is not the Forest Lady. Root will think this might be Forest Lady, but I know.
Christoph,
Yeah, Brute's a big dummy.
Eric, I know. And I'll just say you have to find out. Well played, gentlemen. Guards, you met Sire Scallion, and you have now officially met the Rosethorn Queen. What happens next? Only time will tell. Thanks for playing.